Cristiano Ronaldo turned distance into an advantage. In football, distance is usually a disadvantage. The farther you are from goal, the lower the odds. Defenders relax. Goalkeepers set themselves. Coaches shout for patience, for passes, for safer options. Most players are taught to reduce distance, to move closer, wait for the perfect angle, the perfect moment. Cristiano Ronaldo did the opposite. He looked at distance and saw opportunity. Over the course of his career, Ronaldo transformed long range from a low percentage gamble into a weapon. From 30 yards, 35 yards, sometimes even farther, he turned space into threat, hesitation into fear, and distance into dominance. This is the story of how Cristiano Ronaldo didn't just beat defenders, he redefined where danger begins. Distance is a psychological barrier. Before distance became Ronaldo's ally, it was football's natural boundary. Most players treat distance as safety for the opposition. Defenders step back. Goalkeepers organize. Teams breathe. Ronaldo never allowed that comfort. When he received the ball far from goal, he didn't think, "I'm too far away." He thought, "I have time. Time to set his body. Time to load power. Time to force a decision." That mental shift, seeing distance not as limitation but as preparation, was the foundation of everything that followed. Early years. Raw power meets curiosity. At Sporting CP and early Manchester United, Ronaldo's long-range shooting was often criticized. Shots flew over the bar. Attempts looked ambitious, even reckless. But something important was happening. Ronaldo was experimenting. He was learning how defenders reacted when he shaped to shoot from distance. He was watching goalkeepers' footwork. He was discovering how power affected positioning. Misses didn't discourage him, they educated him. Distance became his laboratory. Manchester United. Distance is fear. As Ronaldo matured at Manchester United, distance stopped being neutral. It became dangerous. Defenders no longer backed off calmly. They rushed him. They lunged. They panicked. Why? Because Ronaldo made long-range shooting unpredictable. He could shoot early, shoot late, shoot through defenders, change technique mid-stride. Distance removed structure from defending. The farther Ronaldo was, the less certain opponents became. That uncertainty was his advantage. The knuckleball revolution. One of Ronaldo's most influential contributions to modern football was his knuckleball free kick technique. From distance, he didn't bend the ball traditionally. He struck it flat, hard, and unstable. The ball dipped, swerved, and moved late. Goalkeepers hated it. From far out, they couldn't set early. The ball's flight path was undecided until the final moment. Distance amplified the effect. The longer the ball traveled, the more time it had to misbehave. Ronaldo turned physics into a teammate. Distance forces decisions. The greatest advantage of distance is that it forces defenders to choose. Step up, and Ronaldo can dribble past. Stay back, and Ronaldo can shoot. Either choice carries risk. Ronaldo exploited that better than almost anyone in football history. From distance, he controlled the tempo of confrontation. He dictated when danger would arrive. Distance gave him command. Real Madrid. Distance is routine. At Real Madrid, Ronaldo perfected this relationship with space. Long-range goals became normal. Shots from outside the box were no longer highlights, they were expectations. What changed was efficiency. Ronaldo didn't shoot from distance randomly. He chose moments when defenders were flat-footed, goalkeepers were unsighted, teammates occupied blocking lanes. Distance allowed him to read the entire defensive picture. Closer to goal, chaos rules. Farther out, vision improves. Ronaldo used that clarity ruthlessly. Distance and power. A perfect marriage. Ronaldo's physical development played a crucial role. His leg strength allowed him to generate extreme power without sacrificing accuracy. Distance did not reduce threat, it multiplied it. A powerful shot from close range is dangerous. A powerful shot from distance is destabilizing. Goalkeepers must react earlier. Defenders must block more aggressively. Any mistake becomes fatal. Ronaldo built his game around that imbalance. Distance is a tool against low blocks. As football evolved, teams defended deeper. Space near the box disappeared. Many attackers struggled. Ronaldo adapted. Distance became his solution. When defenders crowded the penalty area, Ronaldo stayed just outside it. He invited pressure. He waited for half spaces to open. Distance gave him angles others didn't see. Instead of fighting traffic inside the box, he attacked from the perimeter. Big matches, same logic. What makes Ronaldo's use of distance remarkable is that it held up under pressure. Champions League knockouts, title deciders, International tournaments. In moments when others avoided risk, Ronaldo embraced distance. Why? Because distance gave him control. From far out, nerves matter less. Technique matters more. Preparation outweighs improvisation. Ronaldo trusted the work he had done. Distance and confidence. Confidence changes how distance feels. For most players, distance magnifies doubt. For Ronaldo, distance magnified belief. Every successful long-range goal reinforced the idea that he didn't need permission to shoot. He didn't need proximity. He didn't need perfection. He needed conviction. That conviction made distance irrelevant. Goalkeepers adjusted. Too late. As Ronaldo's reputation grew, goalkeepers began adjusting earlier. They set deeper. They anticipated shots from range. That created new problems. By preparing too early, they exposed near-post angles. They delayed reactions to deflections. They lost balance. Distance forced goalkeepers into impossible compromises. Ronaldo exploited every one. Distance and aging. A career extender. As Ronaldo aged, speed declined slightly. Explosiveness reduced marginally. Distance saved him. Long-range shooting requires less sprinting, less physical dueling, and more timing, strength, and technique. Distance allowed Ronaldo to remain dangerous without relying solely on pace. It extended his career at the highest level. International football. When space is rare. International football is tight, organized, conservative. Distance becomes even more valuable. Ronaldo understood that waiting for perfect chances would mean waiting forever. He took responsibility from range. Portugal benefited from that mentality. Distance became a national weapon. Distance is leadership. When Ronaldo shoots from distance, it sends a message. To teammates, I believe. To opponents, you are not safe. To crowds, anything can happen. That psychological ripple matters. Distance amplifies leadership. The criticism, and the answer. Critics often accuse Ronaldo of shooting too much from distance. But football is not judged by attempts, it is judged by outcomes. Ronaldo's long-range goals won matches, broke deadlocks, and changed momentum. Distance justified itself, turning distance into identity. By the end of his peak years, distance was no longer situational for Ronaldo. It was identity. Fans expected danger from anywhere. Defenders expected shots. Goalkeepers expected chaos. Distance stopped being empty space. It became Ronaldo territory. Why this matters in football history. Many great players mastered close control. Few mastered distance. Ronaldo's legacy includes redefining where goals can realistically come from. He expanded the scoring map. He changed how teams defend space. That is influence beyond statistics. The final meaning of distance. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't ignore football's rules. He rewrote one of them. He showed that danger does not begin at the edge of the box, it begins where belief meets preparation. Distance didn't weaken him, it empowered him, and that is why, when Ronaldo had the ball far from goal, defenders never relaxed. Because distance, in his hands, was never safety. It was a warning.